So my story at ISL, so I started off coming out of university, got a 2-1 in business management, then decided to go off travelling for a bit. So I did a bit of travelling around Australia, Southeast Asia, worked out in Spain for a little bit, doing working in the clubs and bars and stuff like that, and decided it was time I probably got a real job. So ended up starting my career off with a company, quite a small agency, so there's about five people there, and that was in engineering. Went from there over to a much larger agency in Bristol, and then from there came to ISL. So ISL is a boutique agency, and obviously there's much more autonomy to really sort of help with me and the way I work, and definitely got the best results out of me personally. So started off obviously as a consultant and just worked my way up to, I've just been promoted to senior, which is brilliant, and then hopefully on from there up to the team leader role, hopefully in the next few months. So that's my sort of story so far, I'd say. So my favourite moment at ISL so far, I'd say it's got to be Monte Carlo. So when I first got announced, I didn't think I'd be able to get on the trip, to be honest, because I'm new into the business, and I was like, it's pretty daunting in terms of the target to get there. But when I started off, did really well, pushed on, and ended up being able to get on the trip, which is absolutely amazing. So all that hard work put into those first 6 months of the year, definitely worth it. We drive around like Lamborghinis, getting helicopters from the airport to the hotel, going on nice meals and stuff like that, and yeah, really, really good trip. That's definitely been my highlight so far, along with other incentives. That's not the main thing. So, standout, can I not do this job moment? You go through these quite a lot in recruitment, so it's massively up and down. So I say my main sort of up and down, well, my main down moment was I've always done quite well, and I've never had the period where I've been like, oh no, you're not doing deals and stuff like that. But recently I had a period where I didn't do as many deals as I wanted. I had a lot of stuff not going my way in terms of people not accepting offers, and people taking other roles as well. So definitely gets you down, but it's about, I guess, how you pick yourself up, and you just got to understand that's part of the ride really in terms of recruitment. So all good now. Number one thing to make me laugh, it does take quite a bit to make me laugh, to be fair, so I've got a certain kind of humour, but there's a couple of guys on our team definitely do make me laugh, especially called Tim, who's got that dry sense of humour, which I like, so that makes me laugh now. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty much the main thing in the office. If I had full control of myself for the day, what would I do? Probably get a few beers in, a few pizzas, draft a pool table in from somewhere, probably PS4, a bit of FIFA as well, and yeah, go from there really, see what happens. I know we've done quite a few pizza nights, haven't we, in terms of getting table tennis and that, but yeah, a couple of other things would be good as well. Every day is different really, I'd say, in recruitment. I think that's the main thing that drives me really, is you can come in one day, if you had a bit of a down day the day before, you can come the next day and it completely change. And that's the main thing that I like really, being able to have that adaptability and have that sort of variation in the role, whereby your day can start off being really bad and then all of a sudden it's really, really good. Now it's quite emotionally tiring, but it is good, and that's what I look forward to every day, like the variation and challenges of the day. So in the future, as I said, yeah, hopefully the near future, going up to team lead level role, helping a few of the team out at the moment, so yeah, get up to that level. From there, I want to get up to the practice lead, which will be the next step from there, a little bit more hands off, definitely don't want to be on the phones forever, so yeah, however I can get more sort of managerial, the better, and then yeah, potentially an international office, so yeah, potentially going out to one of the countries they suggested and setting up an office out there, so that's my plan potentially. Number one top tip, I'd say there's a few things you can do. I'd say the number one thing, especially what's worked for me, just work really hard and not just put the effort in. As long as you put the effort in, people can't doubt you really. People they'll work with you as long as as long as you need, if you put the effort in and your competencies are there. So that's the main thing for me. Just show you're working really hard. Do the best job you can do, and then take advice from other people around you. I say that's been really important. If you've got any questions about anything, don't be afraid to ask. I think the worst thing is if you're stuck on something, just not asking and just trying to do something the way that's not right. Just ask a question and get other people to have out. I think I would be in some form of sales, so I've always enjoyed sales, and it's all I've ever known really since I've come out of uni, so yeah, some form of sales. If not, then probably still travelling in maybe like Australia or Bali, somewhere like that, but yeah, in terms of jobs, I think, yeah, around the sales industry. So my biggest learning curve in recruitment so far, it's got to be, I think, getting and adapting to the ups and downs of things, and being able to pick yourself back up after you've had a low. So resilience is one of the main things you need to have in terms of your personality to be good at this job. So you're going to have down days, and it's just learning and adapting to be able to bring yourself back up and have those good days afterwards. I'd say that's the main learning curve for me. Fun, successful, and autonomous. So obviously the trip coming up is Ibiza. How am I going to be incentivised for that? I think from going to Monte Carlo last year, that did it all for me really. Ibiza obviously is a place that I haven't been before as well, so it's somewhere I really want to go. I had plans to potentially go there this year anyway. So yeah, going out there, just being in the sun with friends from work, and being able to enjoy like good food, good drinks, and having a good time really. That's all I need to be incentivised. So.